back and forth, and pretty much it narrows down to Vince telling Kofi this. What, wrong thing. I put the same one twice. I put the same one twice. This one.
Kofi, if you were worthy of being in a championship match, it would have happened a long time ago. I mean, you're impressive. Come on, some of the things you do, you're an extraordinary athlete. Some of the things you do in the Royal Rumble and as of late, your performance at the Chamber and your performance, in the Gauntlet match, awesome, incredible. You're an extraordinary representative of our product. Absolutely, I agree with you. Well, let's face it, Kofi. One day, you'll be in the Hall of Fame, but you won't be in the Hall of Fame. You're not going in by yourself. The only way you go and the only way you deserve to go is a part of New Day. And and come on, let's face it, Kofi, you have a lot of qualities. Believe me, I wish you were up to par. You're just not championship material. As a matter of fact, no, this is not to be a knock, and it's not. I was speaking to someone earlier today in the backstage area, Daniel Bryan, and I think Daniel really hit it right on the mark. He said, Vince, Kofi's awesome, but he's a good B+ player.
What a dick.
They went there. So, this is going on. The crowd is going insane. The crowd is going ballistic. And I can't blame them. They're fuming. The New Day is fuming. So Kofi told the New Day to calm down. Calm down. I'll handle this. I will handle this. And this is shortened. Because actually he does bring up his children and how he hasn't gone trick-or-treating with his kids. His kids were born and all this kind of stuff. And that is cut out of it, so that's important to know. They did bring all that up. But this is this.
I'm not asking for a handout. I'm not demanding a title match at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship title. Nah, man, look. 11 years ago, I was just a kid with a dream. And that dream has damn near come true. I provide a great life for my family. I get to travel the world doing what I love to do, entertaining the WWE Universe. I love it. My life is blessed. I never complain about the people that you put ahead of me. I never complain about the time I spend away. I have never complained about the fact that you have never allowed someone like me to compete or contend for the WWE title. I have never complained, and I'm not going to start complaining now. What I need from you right here, right now, face to face, man to man, is for you to tell me what I need to do so that I can do it.
So before I get to the next part, okay, so everyone's been jumping all over that phrasing. People like me. Mm-hmm. For your perspective, what do you take from that line?
I don't want to think it, but
say it.
You look at the history.
To say what you're thinking.
No, because it's too personal and it's too true.
I'll say it then. Because everyone else is saying it, I'll say it. He's black. And that's the reason he's not
that's how I perceived it.
Yes. And everyone else is doing the exact same thing. Everybody is
doing
the exact same thing.
It is hurtful.
So, the race angle is in the cards. It's not blatantly said, but it's there.
Right.
It is there. So, this happens. And then all of a sudden, Randy Orton music hit. Because it's keep in mind, at this point, it is like 8:58. Like, the show is almost over. We have to get over with the show.
Okay.
So Orton interrupts all this. And then the bar came out. And then Samoa Joe came out. And then Rowan
came out.
Okay. You see where this is going, don't you?
Yeah.
So Vince announces that next week on SmackDown, we're having a gauntlet match. And if Kofi can complete the gauntlet and beat everybody, he gets a title shot against Dana Brooke at WrestleMania.
So we have Randy Orton,
right.
Samoa Joe.
Right. The Bar.
Both members of the Bar.
Individually, but yes. And then
Right.
Rowan.
Okay.
Who,
Great.
by the way...
Awesome. Sweet.
Yes. Who, by the way, got the pinfall in the tag match earlier that it was Dana Bryan and Rowan versus KO and Mustafa Ali.
Right.
So...
Speaking of Mustafa Ali...
Poor bastard.
Can we thank him for getting hurt?
I know, seriously, what a poor bastard.
Because I really think that none of this would have ever came to fruition if he didn't get hurt.
I actually agree with you. I can't even argue that point. It wouldn't have. This never would have happened. I mean, it's like, if he doesn't get hurt, we don't have a title match. Kofi's not Kofi, and this doesn't happen the way it's gone down. I hate to say it that way, because I feel bad for the guy.
Right.
But you're right. If Mustafa Ali doesn't get hurt, and he doesn't bust up his nose, and they have the concussion issues, Kofi that got put in that gauntlet match does not get put into the chamber, and we don't have Kofi Mania.
Right. And again, hidden gem.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. But yeah, that's what you missed on SmackDown this week. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what happens when you don't watch SmackDown. The best stuff happens on SmackDown.
And it just sucks because when it moves to its new night, I'm still not going to be able to watch it live.
I know. In October. And unfortunately, I think the best stuff's going to be on Raw then, because they're going to flip-flop and all the fun stuff's going to be over there. That's the unfortunate part, you know?
They should move that to Monday and then move Raw to Tuesday.
Oh, jeez. Or Friday or whatever.
Saturday afternoon, whatever.
Well, I know the all AEW thing, if they ever get off the ground with the TV thing, they're supposed to be getting Tuesdays. So, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird situation. But, yeah, that's WWE. That's WrestleMania. Now do you feel, I don't understand why after SmackDown, I'm like, WrestleMania's on the way. WrestleMania's almost here.
Yep.
I was so psyched after SmackDown.
Yep, you're right.
Between Orton and AJ, even Becky and Charlotte had a hell of something at the top of the show. And then the Kofi Vince thing at the end. Almost like, WrestleMania's almost here.
Yay.
Oh man! So that is everything going on this week. So I gotta admit, I'm looking forward to everything coming up.
Yep.
Anything else you want to mention before we get out of here?
No. I mean, just again, as soon as I have more details on me being at Access, or not necessarily at Access, but one of the cons.
You'll still be there.
I will definitely, I'll definitely let everyone know, and it would be great to see some people and come by and say hello, and maybe Sting's there. You'll see me die on the floor.
And if you see Sal, look for our business card. He'll have some, and there you go.
Yes.
one of our business cards that he'll have with him. Because
yes.
I have a stack of them that's going to be going in the mail later on today and getting sent out to you. So.
Yes.
Yes. See, look, you can look at the screen right now. They're in my hand. Going to go in the mailbox later on today.
Nice.
So,
woohoo!
Whole stack of our business cards that I'm sending out. So, also, I actually want to make a quick plug here. Now, me and Dad joked about it over on our segment, but I'm going to bring it up here officially, that me and Dad are going to be going to the Wisconsin Comic-Con in June.
Nice.
That's official. We're going to be going to that. And
nice.
That's right downtown here in Milwaukee. It's actually super close, which I love.
Oh, so you can actually walk there.
Oh, not walk there. Well, it's going to take instead of an hour and a half drive, it's only going to be 5-10 minutes. So that's going to be a nice change of pace. And get this one, I'm going to take CJ to his first con.
Oh, now you're going to take him there?
Yes, because it's his birthday weekend, and he gets in for free because he's under the age of 12. So,
nice.
Kids get under the age of, with no passes. You don't have to buy them a ticket or anything. Just show up, and the kids can get it. And as with an adult, they can get it under the age of 12.
Oh, that's so cool.
So that's what we're doing. I think that's pretty cool. It's going to be his first show.
Before we forget, because we don't have a weather update this week.
Oh, no, because it's 60 degrees here and raining. So,
but I was going to say, Colorado just got a snowpocalypse. Are you getting any of that weather?
No, we're getting our snow's melting.
Okay.
Everything's melting here. It's nice. I mean, we have grass again. Like,
you do? Wow, that's great.
It's crazy. We actually have grass again. I figured hit the music in the background while we're talking. But we're gonna close with Ricochet's music. But anyway, yeah, we actually have grass outside again, and it's actually nice out, and everything's melting. And I thought it was funny. It was a meme. There was a meme going went up around here that said all the snow is melting, all the dog poop.
Yeah.
Which is very funny. I also had to make a note. I couldn't make fun of Dad because he's not here. So when all the snow started, it was around Christmas time. So we couldn't take our Christmas decorations down because everything was buried under snow. We couldn't take anything down. We just couldn't do it. Everything got buried under snow, and we just we couldn't get the cords. We couldn't get to the cords, but all possibly electrocuted. We just couldn't do it. As of now, we can finally take our Christmas decorations down. Finally.
Jesus Christ, Blake.
well, they haven't been turned on since the end of January. But we couldn't get the freaking inflatables were buried under snow. The cord for the wreath is buried under like a foot of snow. Like, we couldn't do anything. There's nothing we could do. So, there you go. A little bit of having some fun here. All right, that's it for the show. Let's wrap things up.
For more information on our show, where you can listen, go to theblakeandsaleshow.com, our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages, and they're working now because they were down. And comment and leave a rating and review, and we will read it on the show.
Is it bad I was so busy at work? I did not even know about that until I got home.
I had a mild panic attack because I had a really funny joke I wanted to post on a friend's wall, and I couldn't, and it gave me a mild panic attack, so I just texted it to her, but I wanted her friends to see it, but, you know.
Yeah, I didn't know about it until I got home, and Manny's like, I saw somebody joke, I think it was Chris O'Mealy, like, put one of those marks safe from the Facebook outage. So you put that up. I had no clue what the hell he was talking about, so I asked Manny to explain. I'm like, oh, I totally missed that today because I was too damn busy at work.
And it was Instagram, too. You couldn't comment on Instagram either.
Yeah, I had no clue because everything was like, I was at work too busy. I didn't notice. All right, our show is part of the Filling the Void Podcast Network. You can hear me on Clerks Minute Beyond every Friday. So right before this, go listen to Clerks Minute Beyond. Me and Kyle, we do another episode of the animated series. So that's going on over there. You can hear the Blake and Sal Show Year 1, as we talked about at the top of the show. Our first year podcasting on Tuesday morning, the same time you hear this show. Go download that. It's a separate feed, but definitely worth it. Next week, we're going to continue looking at the road to WrestleMania in New Jersey.
New fucking Jersey.
I'm sorry, MetLife Field is not in New York City. Sorry, I didn't get to say that all show, but there you go. But also, besides the fact we're going to talk about whatever goes on Raw SmackDown, I'm going to WWE Live on Saturday at the Pfizer Forum, and it's TJ's first wrestling show. So we're going to be doing that. I'll talk about that next week.
Nice.
So apparently it's going to be headlined by Braun versus Baron Corbin, Rousey versus Ruby Riott. I don't see those matches happening, but we'll see what happens. Hey, so Ugly put Elias in the advertising this past Monday. I thought that was pretty funny.
To sing?
To sing. To be performing.
Oh, you're so lucky.
He'll be performing.
You're so lucky.
I know. All right, and much, much more. So that all being said, Dad's here to do his spiel. He did it earlier in that last montage. So let's get out of here. I'm Blake.
I'm Sal.
And you've been listening to The Blake and Sal Show. Have a good day, everybody.
See ya, nose ring models.
You just gonna stand up there looking like a nose ring model, or you gonna come to the ring like I asked you to and face me like a man?
Thank you so very much. Goodbye.